At least 270 people are confirmed dead and more than 600 are missing, including 65 Americans, after a glacier collapsed and sent a wall of water through Nepal's Himalayan foothills. This is No Spins, Just News for August 27th. Nepal's police say the death toll from Wednesday's flash flood has climbed past 270, with search teams still working the Bhote Koshi and Trishuli River valleys north of the capital, Kathmandu. Nepal's tourism board says 644 people are unaccounted for in the country, including 127 Nepalis and hundreds of foreign visitors. The United States Geological Survey says this was not an earthquake. Its scientists say a huge slab of rock and ice broke loose on the Nepal-China border, about 20 kilometers above the Rasuwagadhi crossing, crashed into a river and briefly dammed it before the water burst through. Goran Ekstrom, a geophysicist at Columbia University, said the collapse released as much energy as a magnitude 5.2 earthquake and drove a flood wave more than 100 feet high. The water destroyed homes, bridges, roads, and power lines, and damaged a hydropower project on the Trishuli River. On the Tibetan side of the border, Chinese state media report at least 3 people killed and more than 500 missing. Many of them work crews near the frontier. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the State Department, quote, stands ready to support the government of Nepal with needed humanitarian assistance, end quote. Washington has committed an initial $500,000 through Catholic Relief Services and sent a disaster response advisor to the region. Nepali officials say 27 foreign nationals have been rescued so far, including 2 Americans, but that helicopters cannot reach the hardest-hit villages while monsoon storms continue. Officials say the death and missing counts are still rising and remain preliminary. In a rapid update, Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister, Kazem Garibabadi, says Iran and Oman have agreed on a framework for a temporary shipping lane through the Strait of Hormuz, about 7 miles wide, along with a joint effort to clear mines from the waterway. Iran says the strait otherwise stays closed to commercial traffic and will not fully reopen until the United States meets its commitments from the June ceasefire. Oil prices fell for a 3rd straight day. The United States, which wants Iran to give up any control of the strait, has not signed on. In a second rapid update, a federal judge in Boston has lifted the last nationwide hold on President Trump's executive order tightening the rules for mail-in voting. District Judge Indira Talwani wrote Wednesday that a Supreme Court ruling on Monday in a similar case left her, quote, compelled, end quote, to drop her own injunction. That lets the Postal Service require new ballot envelope designs and send mail ballots only to voters on state-provided lists. Talwani also found the administration violated an earlier order by finalizing the rules while her injunction stood, but imposed no penalty. Democratic state officials filed a fresh lawsuit against the order hours earlier. We will keep following the search in Nepal. For live weather and breaking updates, follow No Spins Live at No Spins Live. Source links are in the description below. Thanks for watching No Spins, Just News.